So I feel like in previous weeks, I had very sort of scattered notes where it was like a bunch of scattered mistakes and sort of different things. So I'd be like, well, okay, level two, you can't Q Lucian, he'll just dash over it, or you just can't walk up to Pike level one because he just does too much damage. Um, Whereas this week, it was just really one or two patterns, which I don't know if I was like looking for patterns more or I just made the same mistake over and over again instead of different ones. Um, but it was really just a few games where the enemy team would just like invade level one and we would all die trying to fight it. So that's probably bad, as well as a lot of games where we were like ahead and playing Sona, so you should always win that, right? Because you're playing Sona, you just team fight, you win, whatever. Um, but I would get caught, and after getting caught, the game is thrown into chaos, and we all die, and then our team loses. Unfortunately, though, I these replays I cannot watch because the league client is too old. I know I'm sure you can somehow watch them, but um, I cannot be bothered. But so I have some of the streams. Um, so like this one, um, like our team is performing, we're winning, it's great. Um, they're getting mad, they're losing, they're saying, yeah, forfeit, we lost, blah blah blah. Like we could totally win this, but I right get caught mid, and then from here, the game is doomed. And I mean, I have my own like complaints, like I don't like playing with Ivor and Isona because uh, I don't know. I want a bruiser jungler who can frontline. Not, I think Ivern probably wants a frontline too, and not the Sona, but it is what it is. We're just one tricks. What can we do? But yeah, like this is clearly not a good position for me to be in. Um, and so from here, the game just uh, like we fight without me being alive, and then it's kind of doomed. Um, so I just need to be more like um, walk up slower when there's no teammates there. Because at this point, I die again. I feel like, okay, I'm playing Sona. We can just group and win. We're ahead. But it is, you have to actually wait until you have teammates frontlining. Um, and then this game also, pretty similarly, we were ahead here. And then our team like walks bot lane, and I wasn't sure. I didn't follow that play early enough, right? And then I sort of go late and walk bot, but then Nautilus appears, and get caught there. And then after this, a bunch of bad stuff happens. I die again to Pike. This team fight had a bad Seraphine, though, but I mean, all these throws, it's like not just me, right? Everyone's throwing, but they kind of start with a Sona death. So it was Sona like Ezreal versus Swain versus Leona Swain. I would like to be able to watch the replays, but yeah. And Ivern is not a good frontline champion. Jax was just split pushing. Like there are mitigating circumstances to make it easier for these deaths to happen. But yeah, it's still not good. And then right in this one, it was like, shoot, no, it was earlier. There was, I don't know if they were trying to kill Lilia I mean, I think we could just stay mid and take this tower, right? The roam bot, I don't know, we're following Pike or something. But like from here, I just can't follow this, so it's like... Anyway. So these, it's annoying that I can't actually watch the replay. But yeah, it expired or something, so you gotta watch the streams. Hopefully the other games are more recent then. Let's see. Some of these, I think, this one maybe I could have flashed in a Mumu queue or something. But a lot of these were actually just bad teams, like, can't really do much. But this one fits into this pattern of dying in the mid game as well. Mid-late game, like in a winnable game. So actually in this, I think it's recent enough that I can actually watch it. Don't know. That's recent enough. Yeah, it should be. Okay, good. Can actually watch a replay. So, let's see. Okay, I know I died somewhere here. Hello? Okay. And it was after 20 minutes. Is the replay just like glitched or what? Alright, Riot has got some work to do, not gonna lie. Can I not just like press? Okay. I do not know what's going on with this replay. Maybe it was earlier than this actually. Okay, this is worth looking at. This is not what I was looking for, but it is worth looking at. So we know Fiddlesticks is here. I want to fight this, but... we don't have vision from... Okay, the TF ult expired. So, like... Yeah. It's not the worst fight in the end for us. But... it's really better if we cancel the Fiddlesticks ult, because then they die here. Which, I mean, really, not my fault, right? But, like... my Jhin took Smite, like, what can I do? No, but it is good to keep vision of the Fiddlesticks. But the real bad one, that one was fine. Like, the bad death was, like, over here at some point. But I don't remember exactly when. So, maybe we need vision of Fiddlesticks. No, we have vision of Fiddlesticks. I don't think we can like cancel him somehow. Yeah, it is what it is. Maybe we could burst the Baron before he gets in. I don't know. Okay. Right, but we're fine. Okay. Maybe, I think it was probably after this. Like, we had a lead. We were going to win, and then I had a bad death over here or what? This is good. Right, okay, so yeah, this is sort of the good Sona scaling. We group, we win. Like, we're not even ahead in gold, actually, I just realized, but like, we are sort of deathballing. I missed my ult, it really doesn't even matter. We still press buttons and do more than Nami anyways. It doesn't really, yeah. Okay, here, like this is the Sona outscaling that you want, right? We're just running around together, killing people, it's good. Okay. Here it is. This is the, kind of get baited by Yasuo recalling, right? Meanwhile, Fiddlesticks is in the bush. One of those, you know, pictures taken a minute before disaster strikes. It is also Nami on Fiddlesticks. That probably makes it do more damage. Right? Because I am like instantly dead here. There's no time to flash or anything. Just CC and dead. And then they cannot live. Yeah. Well, I mean, okay, like all my deaths, you know, it's like, well, if the team could just like disengage after this, like we would be fine, right? But like, he had flash and just didn't flash the Nami ult. Like, you know, I do feel like in a lot of the cases where I die, it's like, well, my team could just play better and win, or at least not lose like off of this. But while that's true, I don't think you can climb without playing well enough to compensate for like team mistakes. Anyway, the point is, we don't have vision to fill 6, and so I just cannot walk up here. Because this is where we're starting to win. We're only ahead like 2,000 gold, but like we won the last fights. We weren't actually that ahead. Maybe the problem was I felt like we were ahead, but like we weren't really. But like, you know, I'm level 14. I have items, right? Like, 1, 2, 3. Well, I feel very strong at this point, right? I feel like we can win. But really, we should just wait for like TF ult or something. I shouldn't walk up. And another thing. I thought when I was getting caught, it was because I was like too far forward or out of position, which is kind of the case here. I'm farther forward. They probably realized and walked away or something. I did not, and just kept walking in to get baited by Yasuo or something. But like, it's not like I'm hugely out of position. It's just Fiddlesticks is kind of broken or whatever, you know. So it really just, you can't walk up versus Fiddlesticks. Like, because in the game with the Ivern, I felt like, you know, it's also the Ivern. It was annoying. There was a death I was watching as well where he literally just didn't shield me again. Like we were both in a kindred ult and like, you know, 20% health or whatever, and he shielded himself and they hit me instead and I died and we lose. But this case, it's kind of easier to position because like we can just let Camille and Twisted Fate go in front and have, you know, Jin and Sona behind. So I feel like Kindred could get a QSS or something here as well, and like we would be kind of invincible. Also, they're all AP except for Yas. No, never mind. I guess Vayne does some damage too. But yeah, basically, I don't know. Just can't walk into Fog at all as Sona because Fiddlesticks will, or against Fiddlesticks, right? Because he will just do this, and then the game is like doomed. So honestly, it's a lot easier to get caught against Fiddlesticks. Sometimes just ban Fiddlesticks, right? But yeah, I don't know. Just if you want to play really well on Sona, you just can't walk up to Fog. Like, I am in front, which is probably wrong, but like sometimes you do want to like chase people down, right? It just happens that we have no vision here. Should probably put it on our vision, then we can see. Right, like, we really just don't see where fiddlesticks could be, so. Yeah. And we kind of want to run into Baron, but they're not going to be doing Baron with, like, here. But yeah, I don't know. You just gotta. Oh, my tab key is like not working. What do I say? Like here, can't walk up without vision. Sid 6 or something. These two, they don't have a fiddlestick, so it's like a much more obvious like misposition. But with fiddlesticks, it's like, well, we just don't have a word in the bush, so I can't really do anything. Okay. And then after here, do we just lose off of this? No way. I think it might just be over. No. Oh, I actually died again to fiddlesticks, yeah. Fiddlesticks and Kiana are like the most annoying for Sona because they have crowd control too, so it's like you can't really do anything. I mean, I need to ult him first, but it's kind of. I mean, we do need the TF ult, right? But is it like expired or something? So I'm like chasing in because they might be recalling. Yeah, I mean, okay, I could just ult right now, but like, there's no way. We don't know. Yeah. And then it's doomed. I don't know. Maybe TF shouldn't go on Vayne or something, but he kind of has to. I don't think he's in range of Baron. Could run the other way, maybe. I don't know. The point is, without vision of Fiddlesticks, you really just can't walk up as Sona because he has crowd control as well as burst damage. So, yeah. All right. Anyways, let's see. This one, team just doesn't perform. This one, kind of. Team doesn't perform. I got caught once, though, walking around versus Pyke, so that is something to note. Kind of want to watch these as well. It's knowing that the replays that I wanted to watch, there were these great patterns where I was getting caught mid lane and in a winning game, and then games where at the very beginning of the game, we were trying to fight the invades and like losing the game off of that. Those would be much better to watch, but the replays are like expired or something. So, oh well, it's kind of unfortunate. I actually don't love the Morgana Blitzcrank matchup. I think Morg is like really good into engaged supports like Leona or whatever, but I don't know. Doesn't feel like versus Blitzcrank, it like you never do more than him. Like you can stop some hooks, but like you don't do that much more, and then he roams and then he does more than you. So, but it's still good to watch this one, especially when we get to like here maybe. Because we're actually slightly winning now. Okay, so this is a dive. This is a pretty free-looking dive, right? I think I stayed in too long here, and I didn't get Guardian as well, or heal, but it should be a very free dive. Let's see. Okay. So one thing that I do that might be wrong is I'm taking tower aggro before Kayn is like really in range to do anything. So he's got to like walk up slowly and oh, okay, never mind. He's got a broken champion who can just Q. So it's not like I take tower aggro too early or anything. I exhausted Blitz. I probably should exhaust him if she does more damage. Blitz did literally nothing. I should definitely have exhausted MF, or just not even used it, or taken Ignite, or, yeah. I think I might have tunneled on like Blitzcrank being annoyingly hard to kill here or something, but like Kane has ult. It would be a really easy cleanup on Blitz, even if we don't kill him immediately. So I should just make sure that I don't die on this dive, which again, the setup looked great for us, but I take tower aggro here. I don't get Guardian. It's kind of unlucky, really. Like, I'm close to Kane, but don't quite get it. Trying to see if I could, like, walk next to him on a tower shot or something. Or if maybe I should be, like, walking away earlier, honestly. Like, because I take tower aggro very close to the tower. Because I want to get my ult off. But honestly, okay, I should start walking away this way, like, instead of sticking around, I think. Yeah, you know what? Right. It's fine if we don't, like, so, I mean, one thing, I was watching the way Duo King was, like, when he was on comms with his team, he was saying, like, he would stand here, take tower aggro, and E his jungler, which is probably a better, like, way of doing it, honestly. I should just, like, stand over here and E Kane and let Kane run in, and because then I would have tower aggro, but I wouldn't be, like, close enough that they could actually hit me and kill me, and Kane would have the black shield, and so we would get Guardian as well. So yeah. Okay. Sure. But I mean, this was not the end of the world. Okay, whatever. The real problems came later. So Blitz roams top, gets a kill. We actually get a steal or something, so we kind of get lucky here, but whatever. Okay, so here, I mean, they both flash. It's not the end of the world, but I just probably can't walk back in. Because they have no hook, right? But, like, I have no health, so yeah. But, I mean, they both flash for a kill that doesn't do that much for them. It's not terrible. Jinx gets the wave. Once this, she does not get the wave. Okay, well, it's not great, right? We really do kind of want them to stay here, so I think Jinx ults, but yeah. Okay, so they just have a ward here and teleport, and now this is really bad for us. Misfortune ult's kind of broken. We're both, like, pretty low. Oh my god, this matchup sucks! His ult just breaks shields, I forgot. Wait, right. Yeah, what? It doesn't matter how many points you put in E, by the way. His ult just breaks your shield. Honestly, Morgana is such a bad pick here. It's literally only gonna shield, like, the Zoe, but, like, it's not even, like, a good match. Like, oh my god, dude. I have to be... I mean, so first of all, we're dead here no matter what happens because of the teleport. So I have to sweep that, right? Like... But, like... I want a shield here because that way I can just stand behind and then Blitz can't hook. He has to hook, whatever, sure. Okay, but and you know, you max E, right? So it shields like 200 plus something, like 100. Okay, whatever. Plus shield power, I don't know. But, I mean, Blitzcrank just breaks shields now, so. Boom. There it goes. So I have to save my E for after the Blitz R here, I think, which is annoying, but yeah. And obviously, if I'm just barely out of the range of the silence, but if I'm silenced and he ults, I can't shield the hook in time. So stay out of Blitz R range, and if he is in range of AC, shield after this R. It's kind of annoying. Anyway, so this is not good for us. And they have Rift Herald bot. So this like equalizes the gold lead, all these deaths. And then here, I think actually, I didn't realize maybe we could have killed Kha'Zix if I was quicker on the binding. Because Syndra just gets a random like stun. I think he might have been invisible or something, I don't know, but yeah. Oh, wait, Jinx just killed Kha'Zix. I was wondering how that... Okay, nice. Okay. So anyway, here, this was really annoying. Like, I shielded and then he flashed after I shielded. Maybe he has like 100 ping and 0 faith or something. And then later, like, we kind of got... He got killed because he had no flash, so like... part of this is my team just playing bad, right? Like, the throw is, like, not really all my fault. But it's also Blitzcrank doing a lot here, right? This has happened. Zoe goes up, tosses an E. And then Blitzcrank is kind of a broken champion in a situation like this, right? You can just... Boom. That's what I'm saying with, like, the matchup Morg versus Blitz is not that good. Because, like, he can roam and do a lot. And I can't really do as much. Like, if we're both in the same place at the same time, I could maybe shield the hook. But, like, I don't know, this sequence of events just feels like Blitz does a lot, Morg does nothing, you know? Even though I could theoretically shield the hook if we're both there at the same time, it just, yeah. Camille kind of greeds for the tower. I don't know what that was. Because we had the dragon off of this too, I think. Or they do the dragon and we steal it again. I don't know what's going on with this game. Oh yeah, we somehow lose a fight here and I'll die. So I have no E now. Maybe I should flash, like, right now. Like, before I, you know. But part of it is just always kind of annoying. And we could walk out here. Actually, right, we could just walk out, like, right now. We don't need to stay here. I eat another bubble. I didn't even see it. Just like over this wall or what? Oh my god. Is this thing? I kind of walked into it actually. Oh my god. Alright. Well. What can you do? And then this fight goes terribly for us. I mean, I could not really hit my binding there. I don't know. just shouldn't walk into the bubbles, honestly. I mean, one thing is, when I'm walking over here, I'm not really threatening anything because I have no teammates with me. So, like, don't walk in without teammates and run away from Zoe bubble. I don't know. Yeah. And then after this, the game just becomes pretty hard to play, I think. Honestly, I really prefer playing Morgan to, like, any engaged support other than Blitzcrank. It does not feel like a good matchup. But what can you do? Okay, we go here. It's 1 for 1. Oh yeah, okay, and then I die here, right. So I'm kind of annoyed that Kane doesn't hit this pink ward. Like, and he just sits in the wall, you know? Like, I don't know what he thinks he's, like, zoning or something, but, like, he could just hit it, and if Blitz hooks him, I could, like, shield, and that's the whole point. Like, we're both in the same place at the same time, so I can just, you know, like, use my black shield to block the Blitzcrank hook. Like, this is why people pick Morgana into Blitzcrank. I don't even think it's a good matchup, honestly. I should just play, like, Zona here and accept the lane is annoying, but, like, and we died every gank, but you know what? It is what it is. So, oh, he doesn't even have a hook now. But I still can't take this. This is why the matchup is not great, right? Because even if I had a black shield, he can just ult. And then I get jumped on and I die. So, like, I don't know. I just didn't look at where my teammates were or something. Like, Syndra just wants to take the tower, so... my tab key is, like, not working. Which is really annoying in game, by the way. I can't just, like, press tab and see the, like, you know, people's items and stuff. Anyway, I think Syndra just wanted to kill the tower. But, like, when we're fighting, like, 1 by 1 like this, it's so bad because I do nothing alone, and then Syndra does nothing alone. And then, yeah. So now we're, like, seriously behind. But whatever. I swear the good games to watch were, like expired replays, and I cannot be bothered to... do whatever stuff you have to do to watch them, so. And then this one, I was kind of annoyed our jungler felt to me like a very selfish KDA player. I think that's just how some people play Evelynn, but I don't think it's right. I think it's like a sort of bad one-trick thing to do, but, you know, pot, meet, kettle. But obviously they're going to all in this lane. And it's not actually terrible for us so far. Okay. We actually don't manage to get level 2 first. Ideally we would, you know, Sona versus Alistar, you want to abuse your range and get level 2 first, especially with Caitlyn, but we leash, so maybe we shouldn't leash as long and get back to lane earlier, but... Right. Because, I mean, if we're constantly hitting minions, or, you know, hitting Alistar if he walks up, or maybe just ignoring him and hitting minions even, we should hit 2 first. I don't know if I'm constantly hitting minions, but we're kind of hitting minions. Okay, this wave. The problem is he has his, I mean, at this point he has his relic shield stacks, right? So, like, it's kind of difficult. How do you know to... Because he can just hit... well, no, I mean, we're 2 first, but we're not, like, able to, like, do much or push them out. Alright, so he does his... I mean, this is the only way to play Alistar in lane, right? Other than, I guess. Or we would slowly win. So he just flashes in, and then, yeah. Do I have a power cord? I can't tell. It doesn't show, does it show the thing? Huh. The replay does not seem to show the power cord, like, stacks, which is kind of annoying, because I don't know. I think I do have a cord here, and I might not have used it to W Draven. Okay. I mean, I used the power cord to do more damage to Alistar, which in hindsight is obviously wrong. We want to W cord Draven. However, I did not know that he was going to flash on us like this, right? Because normally Alistar all ends you level 3. Like, you win lane against Alistar until level 3, and then you get cocky, and then walk into the tower, and then he flash Q, E, W, and blah, blah, blah. Or whatever. Okay. But he usually can't do it without level 3. But, I mean, they have Draven, who does, like, way too much damage, right? So that's playable for them. I mean, I don't know. I just clicked on him and used the power cord. And, like, maybe I should save it. So if instead of autoing Alistar, I was like, all right, I just Q him, I step back, and then when he flashes in, I W and auto Draven. Like, maybe we could save Caitlyn here. I could also just use heal earlier for movement speed. I wanted to save it until... By the way, the reason... I think it's better for Sona to take heal than... and the AD carry just takes the exhaust, because you have, like, Moonstone Renewer and stuff, which I'm pretty sure works on heal, so, like... yeah, but... Okay, I mean, here... The Ignite is gone. I mean, I could heal earlier, but, like... I wonder if I healed earlier and Caitlyn ran, like, straight away, would she live here? I don't know, maybe, but... And, God. If we know Alistar is going to flash in, which obviously Helicopter is going to flash in, he is, like, kind of what he wants to do, then I should... W cord the Draven. But, like, at this point, look how far back Draven is. It does not look like this should work, you know? So, but in we go. How does Phase Rush even work? Like, he just is able to run behind. I thought they nerfed it, but... Doesn't he get his... Oh, maybe he has Nimbus Cloak, actually. That's probably why. I was like, where's his movement speed coming from? But who knows? Alright. Well, yeah. I mean, it's not the end of the world. You know, it's Nimbus Cloak, actually. I don't know why. Now it's Phase Rush, but before it was Nimbus Cloak, maybe? I don't know. Okay. And the wave is not great for Caitlyn. I get a lot of CS here, so that's nice. Okay, but now the wave is doomed, and yeah, he's just sitting in the bush. I mean, what can we even do here? Like, we don't want to die to Draven Alistar, but like, what are we supposed to do? Meanwhile, we get their blue buff, right? Or something. We get crab. Okay, we get nothing. Oh, we dive top, right? So, it's a good... diving top is good, right? Let's see. I feel like Darius should live there somehow, but maybe not. But, I mean, the problem is, like... splitting the map, fine, whatever, you know? But the wave is so doomed. And maybe even if... It's not like our top laner or jungler can do anything for us here. But it just... We have, like, no options here, you know? There's... I mean... Caitlyn has no flash. Honestly, they could probably kill me, but since Caitlyn has no flash, they just kill her. I don't know. Yeah, it's at least the wave is better for us now, but like, yeah, could try and hold the wave there, but I don't know. Anyway, so now because they have no flash, I feel like we were reeling. This is the part where, like before, all right, whatever, Evelyn was top, she can't do anything. Here, I swear we need our jungler to be bot right now. But she is Camp's top, so she doesn't, like... Or wait, it was somewhere. I don't know. I want to blame this game on our jungler, but maybe... Oh, yeah, okay. So actually, this was good. A good flash. Slow Alistar. He is not able to kill us. It's good she hits the plant. And we get both these kills. Good. So the game's actually fine. Now that they have flashes, it is a little hard for Caitlyn to live here. And for me, especially for me. Right. I mean, it's... Okay. Part of it is that Draven hit 6. I give credit to Draven. He plays it well. I don't know. And, like, what Evelyn wants is for us to just, like, not die and then she'll farm and carry or whatever, right? But, like, in this matchup, I feel like they're just going to engage. So, like, just come bot and kill them when they do this. But, you know, we have a red buff top. We got to go take it. It is what it is. So for our part, right, I probably cannot even try to Q here because I have no flash. So Alistar just flashed WQ. And the problem is that Draven is like hitting 6 here, right? I mean, maybe I don't know. Like, can I even live here? I have no flash. This is why, in some of these cases, I feel like there's not much that I can actually do, and we just need our jungler or someone to come save us. But... Where does Draven get a level up from, by the way? Oh, there's this one minion. Oh my god, dude, this minion just, intentionally feeds. And then he hits 6 off of that. I mean, yeah. I mean, by the way, how much damage does his ult do? Oh, it's his new passive with the execute thing. That's why I'm like, but I actually died to this? Like, just died to the ult? But for one thing, I mean, okay, it does 250 damage. But, like, also, I mean, I would die to his auto anyways, right? But kind of wonder if Caitlyn could net him here and slow, but oh, he just flashes over it, right? Okay. So it's such an annoying. I mean, I think really just because I'm the one with no flash, like I can't walk up to Q them here. Yeah, it's really all it is. I just can't even Q them because I have no flash. All right, well, so we're kind of losing, but whatever. And then die again. All right. Let's see. How did this? I mean, right? Because we want to push the wave in. I can slow him, but it's not really. Okay, Alistar flashes. Okay, this was the part where it's a jungle gap. Actually, now neither of them have flash, right? Well, right here, right here, right here. Okay, well, we get a kill mid lane, right? We do kill the Graves. So it's not like you can complain in that sense. But neither of them have flash because Draven just flashed in and Alistar just flashed in. And they're, sitting in a bush, right? I mean, we could wait on this wave to walk up. I'm pretty sure Caitlyn, like, knows they're here. She's, like, pinging it. And then we just lose this, right? We can't kill Alistar. We can't kill Draven. It's just doomed. Yeah. So, I mean, this is the part where I want to call it, like, we need our jungler here for this, right? Like, but, I mean, it is a 2v2 death, right? Like, you can't really blame your jungler for a 2v2 death. But at the same time, like, they have no flashes. They're just going to all in every time. They picked Alistar Draven. Like, we could just come bot and, like, kill them when they do this. Because just the way Helicopter is going to play it, like, they're just going to, I mean, well, if we know they're going to do that, why not just, like, stand, like, over here, right? We could just wait until our jungler comes. But, like, yeah, I mean, that's fair. We could just wait until, like, I don't know. Yeah. But, I mean, just with the vision we have, like, if they back, it is kind of annoying if... I mean, really, I should probably just run away here. I get knocked up too. It's probably bad. Um, but and it's not bad. Like Evelyn gets a kill on Graves. Okay, whatever. Good job. It's 1-for-1 mid. Probably not the issue, right? But like, it does feel like we need something different to happen here. Maybe just don't pick Sona, right? But like, I don't know. Like, we just, yeah. Because if they're not in this bush, they can be in this bush, they can back, they can walk top. Like, we just don't really, they do have options, right? Like, you can say just don't walk up to the bush, but like, they can do a bunch of different things. And so, we kind of do need to walk up. So... yeah. But I mean, like what should I have even done here? Our jungler's not coming. So we can't really, I mean, should we just stay at our tower? Like watch the waves meet each other and just stay at the tower? I think we could probably walk up here, bait the Hex Flash, and like stay here is probably what we should do. But it's it's kind of ridiculous to be doing that. Like, it's really something you can only say in hindsight is what you should have done. So like, this is the part where it's annoying. We just don't have any like jungler here, but yeah, I don't know. And then I should probably walk away and not die here, but yeah. So anyway, the rest of the game is actually like okay for us. Well, we're kind of doomed here, I think. Yeah. Okay, but anyway, they throw, we get back into it. Pretty sure Evelyn was the one who threw it, by the way. This fight was actually good for us. Get some. Yeah, because we go on Draven. This sort of front to back fight. I don't even have a great ult, right? Because it looks like I could get a really good ult here, if I'm moving up for it, but. I mean, as soon as the Yone ults, I am going in on towards... Nope, I kind of step backwards for no reason. Okay, well, as soon as the Yone ults, I should go back and go towards here. And now I do want to just ult, because we see all of them. And I just don't quite catch Draven. I mean, yeah, as soon as Yone ults, I want to go towards that, but... And I swear Graves is, like, so much stronger than Evelyn in the fight, like... I don't know. Normally with Sona, like, your bruiser survives, but Evelyn just doesn't survive. Like, all these... I mean, obviously, as a one-trick, I cannot complain about other one-tricks, but if I could just get a bruiser every game with Sona, someone who can build, like, Sterix, Ravenous, or whatever, like, that would be ideal. I mean, but we have Yone and Darius here. You can't complain about our one AP junk, like, whatever, dude. But this is also, like, a problem. I actually had a pretty good ult on Alistar here because his headbutt just saves me now because he can't Q. so it just knocks me away. Um, I mean, it's not ideal, but at least I don't die, so that's good. Uh, but let's see. I actually used the wrong power chord on Camille, I guess. And level 1 or 2, maybe if I W chord the Draven, we live. I just didn't think they were going to flash it. No, I mean, I have to W chord her first so she doesn't die here. In fact, the W chord on Camille is the reason she doesn't just annihilate Caitlyn there. But the problem with the way power chords rotate is if you W chord once, like, the second chord is probably also going to be a W, right? Like, just because of cooldowns. I could literally like save my E so that I slow her, which would be a really good thing to do. I mean, she would flash away anyways, it doesn't matter. It would be interesting if I saved my, like, rotated the chords so that I get an E the next time, but like, whatever. You just press your buttons, it's fine. Yeah. Okay, here we're going in. Caitlyn has a great stopwatch. I kind of trolled flashing on Alistar, though, I remember. I thought I could have an E chord, but I don't even have a power chord, and he still has his ult. I just flash away from the team. I should probably stay with that fight and help Darius. Good. I don't even think I shield him there. Okay, so we pull the Draven. Caitlyn collects him. I don't know. Can we win this if I'm here? I don't think so. Like, I think I should flash on Alistar here, or just run away, but I should have an E chord when I do it, because with no E chord I can't chase him, so yeah. But none of this stuff is like hugely consequential. Anyway, I don't know, the games I wanted to watch were the ones where I was trying to fight the invades level 1 and getting caught, like when we had an advantage, but I was walking ahead of the team. But unfortunately, those replays are expired. And I am too lazy to figure out how to watch them. So this fight actually could be good for us. I mean, Alistar knocks the Darius away. We actually do okay against their front. Like, Caitlyn and I do okay. Here, I don't get my W shield off on Evelyn. Right? This is what I'm saying. If I'm playing with, like, a Lee Sin or something here, I can always get the W shield off on Evelyn. And I could start walking towards her a little faster or something. I'm, like, moving towards her, and she's moving away, you know? Like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure, wait. I don't know if it matters, right? Like, Graves does not even have ammo. Like, right here, I don't know, she's, like, trying to hug the tower or something so that Graves can't auto her. But, like, he doesn't have ammo. She could just walk this way instead, like, towards my shield, you know? And I would shield her because of my W. So it's kind of annoying. And then I die as well. I think I take one auto first, so I should be, like, in the minion wave probably. But I just get auto queued, die. Like, maybe my HP was. I mean, I got Camille ulted earlier. I don't know, dude. It's Evelyn didn't walk into my. So I don't know. Evelyn and I were just not on the same page in this game. We'll leave it at that and see whose pages tell the better story in the end. Yeah. I mean, losing the 2v2 so hard is always like bad, but you could say maybe just save a W chord for when they all in. That's the only thing that you can say. I don't know. Why can I not click away from this? But that's really it. And you don't expect them to all in level 2. Anyway, I don't know. It's unfortunate because the games I really wanted to go over were like, um, anything happen here? Not really. Yeah. Dying to fighting the invades level 1. Like these 3 games, we just can't fight the invade. And then here is walking up like mid game. This one's actually just very hard because our topside loses. This one, again, walking up mid game. And this one, two, I think. So like 3 sort of invade games and 3 like games we are winning late game and then I die. All right, this is the pattern. Those are the ones that I would have really wanted. I felt like I really learned from this week, but I can't really watch them anymore, so it is what it is. Um, yeah, I like playing Morgana into the engaged supports though. Those were good.